بكم في برنامج Sundown على آي راديو. في البرنامج ده بنستضيف شخصيات بارزة ومؤثرة من جنوب السودان ومن حول العالم، وبنتحدث معاهم عن القضايا اللي بتهم بلدنا وبتأثر على حياتنا. كمان بنتطرق في القصص خلف الأخبار وبنتبادل الأحاديث الخفيفة عن حياتنا اليومية. شاركونا، كونوا جزء من البرنامج فقط على آي راديو، عينك على جنوب السودان.
Hello and welcome to the Sundown Show on I Radio with me, Madrama James, together with the Bachoku Shagawa, the producer of this show, and Darlington Moses behind the social media coverage. This program comes to you Monday to Friday from 4 to 6 p.m. for comprehensive look at the daily events, the latest information, in-depth analysis, exclusive interviews, and exciting surprises. To be part of the show, call us on 0911-022-986-986. Send for us a text message on 0913-986-986. If you can't access the radio, we are also on Facebook, X, to YouTube, and more. Coming up on the show tonight, the National Legislative Assembly has returned the 2012 mining bill to the Committee on Mining, Legislative and Justice for further review and scrutiny after lawmakers describe it as shallow and incomplete. We shall listen to lawmakers why they decided to refer the bill to the committees. Still to come, the function of the SPLMIO under the leadership of the detained First Vice President has raised a concern over continued removal of its members from the ministerial positions and parliament. We'll listen to Joseph Malwal, a senior member of SPLMIO Political Bureau. In the second hour of the show, the newly appointed Minister of Mining has underscored the mining sector's potential to boost economic growth, create jobs, and support long-term development through responsible and transparent management of mineral resources. These stories and more coming to you in today's edition of the Sundown Show. To kickstart with, today we are starting the show from the National Legislative Assembly, where lawmakers have returned the 2012 mining bill to the Committee on Mining and on Legislation and Justice for further review. After the described as shallow and incomplete, the bill was tabled on Monday by lawmakers Lopara, a member of the Mining Committee, to amend the existing law in line with the revitalized peace agreement and the transitional constitution. It seeks to reform the national mining law by establishing a legal framework for mining licenses, royalties, corporate taxes, and annual rent, with aim of attracting investment, improving governance in the sector, and ensuring that mineral resources benefit the South Sudanese citizens. First, let's listen to Lopara presenting the bill in second reading stage yesterday.
On the Mining and Data Legislation and Justice on the Mining Act 2012 Amended Bill 2026. Its second reading stage. Honorable Speaker, Honorable Members of the House, allow me on behalf of the Study Service Committee on Mining and Data Legislation and Justice to present to the Agal House your reports on Mining Act 2012 Amended Bill 2026 in its second reading stage. In the Transitional National Legislative Assembly, order sitting number 18/2025, then Tuesday, 29th of February 2025, Honorable Dr. Joseph Gang, the former National Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs, presented to the Agal House the Mining Act 2012 Amended Bill 2025 in its first reading stage. In accordance with the provision of Regulation 1081 of the National Legislative Assembly, Code of Business, Regulation 211, amended 2021. The Right Honorable Dr. Jamalu Kumba, the Speaker of the National Legislative Assembly, referred to the Mining Act 2012, amended Bill 2025 to the two committees as cited above for considerations and scrutiny and joint presentation to the other House within 14 working days. Therefore, in accordance with Regulation 143, 1C and 29B of the Traditional National Legislative Assembly, Code of Business Regulations 2011 amended 2021, the two committees jointly examined the general principles of the bill without delving into the various clauses of the bill. The committees made legal reference to the RARS 2218, the Transitional Constitution 2011 as amended, and other related national, regional, and international legislation for the best practices and for compatibility. That Honorable Speaker, Honorable Members of the House, general observations. The bill is in conformity with the provision of the revitalized peace agreement on the resolution of the conflict in the Republic of South Sudan, RARS 2018, and the Transitional Constitution of the Republic of South Sudan 2011 as amended. Amended bill focuses on reforming the current national mining law for setting legal frameworks for mining licenses, royalties, corporate taxes, and annual rent to attract vibrant investments, effective management and governance of the mining sector, to improve transparency and accountability, and to ensure that the minerals wealth benefit South Sudanese citizens. The mining is in line with international standards such as the Sustainable Development Goals, extractive industries, transparency initiative, international governance of ILO, Labor Act 2017, and Land Act 2009. Honorable Speaker, Honorable Members of the House, recommendations. Insert the word administrative areas where the word states appear in the Amendment Bill 2025. The government expedite the process of joining the extractive industries transparency initiative (EITI) as recommended in the RARS in its provision 481/1411 to enhance accountability and transparency in the mining sector. The word mining to be defined clearly in the interpretation in the Section 5, Chapter 1 as in preliminary provisions. Construction of the geological laboratory and library in the mining sector. 5. The committee strongly recommended that the National Ministry of Environment expedite the presentation and enactment of the environment policy and Bill 2025, as there is a serious gaps of a legal reference and framework of environment legislation. 6. To establish a new mining related institution as South Sudan Chamber of Mines. Amendment to the bill. Amendment bill proposes establishment of the new national mining related institution as follows. 1. South Sudan Geological Survey Agencies. 2. South Sudan Mining Corporation. 3. South Sudan Mining Authority. 4. License for Gold Refinery. 5. Mining Trading Center. 6. South Sudan Schools of Mines. 7. South Sudan Mining Delta Forces, that is Mining Police Infrastructure Protection Unit. The new added national mining related institution is to enable the National Ministry of Mining to streamline its works by making it efficient, sustainable, and develop the commercial aspects of the mining sector as an income-generating institution in the country. 3. The current Mining Act 2012 amended Bill 2026 proposes to add a new provisions as follows. 1. To create license for gold refinery. 2. Taxes exemptions. 3. Health incidents compensation. 4. Query. And 5. Detailing the roles and responsibility of the national government in relation to the mining sector. Honorable Speaker, honorable members of the upper house, conclusion. Finally, I humbly request the upper house to deliberate and pass the bill entitled the Mining Act 2012 amended Bill 2026 in its second reading stage with all observations and recommendations. Thank you for listening. God bless you. On behalf of the National Committee on Mining. Thank you.
However, several legislatures rejected the bill, saying it lacks a substance and was not subjected to public consultation despite dealing with the country's natural resources. Reacting to the draft bill, MP Gatkwad says the report was weak and failed to address key issues in the mining sector. Meanwhile, lawmaker Emmanuel Atongu accused the committee of failing to do its job properly. According to legislature, Obur Abraham echoed the concern, calling for a thorough review of every clause in the bill. Now let's listen to the lawmakers deliberating on the bill, and Parliament resolved to return it to the committee. More in this following debate.
I'm Madrama.
Yeah.
Representing Munuki.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is what is what?
Yeah.
SPLM or?
SPLM.
Yeah.
SPLM General. So, Honorable Speaker.
Yeah.
I'm saying this. I think the committee did not go through this bill. Why? Because they are asking in the report that they were establishing other areas. For example, the mining authority. Inside this bill, there is mining authority. That is section 22. Establishment of the Southern Sudan Mining Authority. In section 23, mandate of the authority. So which authority now they want to be established? Other areas which are also the 6 points which they put that they are to be established. Who is supposed to, who are they recommending? Because, for example, in page 1, page 4, establishment of Geological Survey Agency, Mining Corporation, Gold Refinery, Trading Center. They are supposed to put the functions and duties of these communities, so that we see and then we pass. But they cannot just recommend to us again empty like this without proposing their own. Another thing, I think this thing was not public hearing was not done. I did not see that some people were called because they hope South Sudan is actually mining. We are supposed to do the public hearing so that we incorporate what our communities want. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, Honorable.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Garkoswat John, Jumhuri State, Ayut County, SPLM. Honorable Speaker, I will agree with the first speaker. Although we want to thank the committee for what the committee done to us. I don't know what this is the first bill of mining to regulate our mining sector, because we know the mining, it is second to the oil in our republic. But I don't know what, I think the committee need help, because this report is very shallow. I don't know what to speak. The committee, I think the legislation and justice, I don't know, they participate with the members of mining or what. Even the members of mining sector, they didn't bother themselves to look into the bill himself. Because we see the bill, we read it, it's very bulky, it's very important also. There is a very important sectors was not mentioned. But I don't know, but the speaker will recommend also, this bill need to, the committee should go and look into the neighboring country, benchmarking, I don't know the speaker. How the Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, Tanzania, and Ethiopia, Huma Garini Amalu, al mining sector, Huma Bidiruke, I don't know the speaker. So I would suggest, if we pass this bill, it will be a crime to the house. Because it's not complete. So I don't know what we will do, but I put my word forward. This is my recommendation. Thank you.
Yeah, Honorable, you did not get up before, so I moved from there to the center area. Yes, Honorable.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. My name is Mary Nyola from Jamhuri States, Australian tickets, youth constituency number 4. I thank the committee for the work that they have done. They have tried, although there are a lot of loopholes within the report, as has been, narrated by some of the speakers. Yeah, will be on the third reading, the discussion. But on the observation here, I want to add something that is very important, and I believe maybe it's not highlighted very well within the bill or the act itself. The demarcation of the mines. We need to demarcate the areas where our mine minerals rise into. It has to be demarcated, and they need to be also assessed. The quantity and all this thing has to be part of the principle, so that when we go into the act in detail, we will know that in Yongule there is 1, 2, 3 minerals. In this and that there is 1, 2, 3 minerals. And this has to be very clear for us. Even the quantity of the minerals that we have should be stated very clearly also. Thank you.
Okay. Sir.
Okay. Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. My name is Dimoy Mbunapa, Espelad Lapon County. First of all, I appreciate the committee for the work they have done, despite the way the nature the document is done. First of all, this bill is not the bill which we just pass it. We need a critical look into every branch, and so that it can benefit the people of South Sudan. We are saying that this country has a lot of mineral, and since the country has a lot of mineral, bill to do with minerals is to be read carefully, deliberated, and expand as needed. This report is a bit shallow, and I agree with the first speaker who said maybe the public hearing has not been done. That's correct, because we did not even ask about this thing in any media. Two, since we know the value of the importance of this bill, in normal discussion of many bill, the minister is to be present. The minister is not around, yes, though he's new. I'm suggesting that even if the minister is new, some of undersecretary who might be in the ministry, they supposed to be present, so that we ask the technical question from them, not the committee. Though he's new, he has been looking for it. That's why he's there. Okay? And with the idea that why don't we give a committee a time again so that we expand the bill. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. By name, I'm Disman Joyce James, Lanya County, SPLM Women List. I'm standing here to second the motion that the report has to be referred back at the committee to go and have a good public hearing, and then to also the minister next time, the minister to attend, although he's new, he had to attend in person or with his own. So we pass it on with all the recommendation passed inside to the committee. Thank you.
Well, and now let's listen to Deputy Speaker Honorable Parmina Wiriel of presided over the Mondays sitting right here.
So it is passed back to the committee. Agreed? This is good for people to see the things in a good way. Because this bill actually is very, very important for the country. We always depend on oil revenue. And this is one of the sectors that we can get, sit down. This is one of the sectors that we can get more money than oil revenue. So I agree. The chairperson of the committee has to take note of that. The bill is returned to the committee. Then if you have to see other sources, say that you bring in public hearing, say that the members participate and the members of the community can participate, that will be highly appreciated. Thank you for that. Bill also, there are certain things we need to be looked at. Like if the bill has not put, if people have not put these things in the bill of 2012, there is a need also to add more to that bill. So the bill has to be looked into very critically because of other events which have happened. So thank you for that. There is no more about this. We have finished with that one. We are going to other. No. This one has been passed. He was talking about we have passed the bill before. So you sit down. No debate or anything concerning the bill. So we are finished with this bill. It has to be returned to the committee. If you have got an idea or something that you got, you go to the committee members and share with them. So that's it.
Right, up to here, we want also to hear from you about the bill that has been just referred here for further scrutiny. You can do that by calling us on 0911 986 986 after this break.
It's a Baghdad Diamond Wenisuma iRadio على نمرة التليفون 0911 أو يتبي رسل رسالة على نمرة 0913
Naam, zetu masuma bill bezat bita mining رجاورة عشان في باقيات ننا الناقص في دلوا كمان موضوع بزاد بتاع minerals دي جزء من حاجات الكمان بقدر سايد وايكونومي بتاع داك جنوب السودان فايتا بمعنى يزيدوا فوكس شنو عشان كيف داب وكمان باقي resources تانين دي يستفيد الجنوبين. هاي راديو
Madrama, Jimmy.
Yes sir.
How are you, brother?
I'm not complaining at all. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you. We are connecting with Samuel Mayom Suri from Jeddah.
Good to have you, Mayom.
Thank you. I want to thank Darlington Mothers on the social media behind there and Obalcho Kulchagao.
Thank you so much on their behalf.
Yeah, thank you. I want to make my word certain for the topic that you have brought up today. The issue of returning the bills for mining to the Committee of National Legislative Assembly, I think it might be a right decision. One, if the people who are working in the field, or the committees who have deployed people in the field, they have seen their people are not performing well, or the company is not doing as well, then they have to return it back. Because in South Sudan we have a lot of natural resources. There are some natural resources which are not renewable, and there are some which are renewable. And how to use our mineral, we South Sudanese, we don't know. But in other countries, we can benefit from there. Like the one for oil, South Sudanese, they can develop all countries with that. And the one for mineral, they are like the one for gold and so many things. like in tourism also. That one is in the part of natural resource. But the South Sudanese should maintain this kind of mineral, and they also look into it. Because now in South Sudanese, the way I'm seeing them, all the companies which is being implemented since 2012 up to date is not performing well, then they have to bring it on the table and they see how is this one going to improve itself, and then we'll have other people from South Sudan. So this is my opinion that I want to put on the cross.
Thank you very much. Yom, radio. Ayuwa.
Ebuta.
Mabatal Ustaz Atul Fuk.
Absolutely. This is me to Fuk.
Marhab.
Madrama. أنا بشكرك وإدارتك راديو كلهم وستاف راديو ومستمعين ومتصلين كل ما نسلم لهم لساني قاعدين فوق ده لأنه من البرلمان تمام عشان يكون فوق النقاش كثير، لأن النقاش كثير بيجيب على الحق بتاع المواطنين. لكن لو برلمان ما فوق النقاش كثير ما بعرفين الشغل بتاع البرلمانيين، لأنه البرلمان بتاع النقاش عشان في جزء بيقول ده هاي كده وفي جزء بيقول ده لا عشان كده. لكن في الربنية أقدر لأنه المايننج فوقه حاجات كثير، لأنه إنتاج بتاع مايننج كثير. في البلد نقول جبل العراق وفي كفويتا ده يعني مالات دي بندخلها والناس راجع كمان بندخلها، لأن ثلاثة المعطيات فوق دخلت كثير. لو ميزانية عملوا بميزانية يكون ميزانية تماما، لكن لو ميزانية عملوا وحاجات يعني في حاجات ناقصين يا هو عشان يكون دايرين عشان على حاجة عشان المواطنين عشان يكون قبض مادل عشان أمشي عشان يكون في المال، لأنه أصلا أنت شايف يعني وضع بتاعنا ده وضع صعب. شوف شوارع، شوف المخرجات ما فوقه الجواد، وكمان يعني مويه بقى ما في علاقات الناس شغالين الماني دين، لأنه في حتى ما عندي مويه، المويه نجيب مش مويه ساكت بس. ودل داير عشان يكون شغل، وشغل ده بيجي من الميزانية ده. لكن لو الميزانية عمله خليه أمشي بطريقة رسمية عشان يكون الميزانية ده يعني قاعد بطريقة يكون طريقة رسمية. لكن ناس وأكون بتاعنا عارف الكلام على أصل وعارف الشغل بعمله، عشان كده الميزانية ده رجاء الورا عشان يكون على حاجات ناقصة يزيدون عشان يكون يجاوب بعدين عشان يكون ما في الكومبلينينج.
نعم.
الشغل ده تماما وأنا بشكر.
شكرا. Now, according to Atul Fuk, he welcomed the decision taken by the parliament. Of course, a parliament should have to be vibrant, and talked about legislations that takes the nation forward. Let me talk to one caller, and then we have a look at some of your messages so far via our Facebook page. And after that, we shall also be shifting our focus to political matters right here. I read you.
Hello?
Now.
Hi, مساء الخير.
مساء النور.
لازر من واو.
مرحبا أخونا لازروس.
تعليق بتاعي للناس بتاع برلمان في مناطق ما يدي بجيب إنتاج. هذا من جامع يقول عشان من يجيب شركة بتاع سمك، ممكن يجيب شركة بتاع سمك عشان يكون في تجارة على النيل، ويجيب شركة يكون في تجارة أقولها، ويجيب شركة بتاع ناس بكون يفول زي واونا زي نايدا عشان ناس يكون مسؤولين من الشغل. هو ما ده بالجاب ده بيجيب إنتاج براه بتروس. هو أجاد ده الفلوس هو مكان يعمل أجاد ده أجاد اللي بيجيب إنتاج. زي سمك بتاعنا بتاع جنوب السودان ده سمك غيره بركبوه بدون ملك. ده أجاد كله شركات ده لو كان من مفكر يجيب شركات ده. كان ما في مشاكل، كان ما في قبيلة مشاكل مع قبيلة. أي دول ما يكون بشركة لو جاب بعدين فترة نجي نوم.
شكرا.
زي بنتي وده متاج بشركة بتاع بلفيس
They neither Malakal, but I be sure that will be Boliaran. But I be neither Yella full the Kulu de Tania. Masumtum Yella was a pinjala and go and get it without it. Chala Shaker, but Nala was but they are here at the Picanian. So if you put down, I do Ajat Katir or Velakal Guru.
Shukran.
Another good Raman, another Navik, Ajat, Al Coffee Nut.
Shukran jazilan. Naam, Dekana Kuna Lazarus. It's time now for me to have a look at some of the messages you have sent them here via our Facebook page, and please keep those messages coming. Let us know where are you watching this program from and your thought also on our topic of discussion. Erongo Patrick is following the show live from Nimule Municipality in Eastern Equatoria State. James Matur Kau, greetings to us. Thank you, Ater Manuat Ater. Thank you so much for your thumb up. We have Jal Manyang joins us live from POC 3 and Miss Cam. Thank you, my brother. We have Dual Guam Ball. Thank you. Away from Ball, we have Gadet Riak. Joins us live from that's Mayendit in Unity State. Isaac Wilson Dewa from Volo County. Thank you, my brother. Keep those messages coming right here. We have Ochaya Stephen James. Joins us live from Magui. Thank you. Keep those messages coming and let us know where you're watching this program from.
Itafi mahali pistahiki kumpeu Kaligma iRadio inatoka kwa Genova, Sudan.
Over to now a political matter where a senior member of the SPLM-IO Political Bureau, Joseph Mawal, says the party under the leadership of the detained first Vice President Dr. Riek Machar is considered about the continued removal of its members from ministerial positions and parliament. My colleague and the producer of this show caught up with him in this exclusive interview.
Generally speaking, the government or Self-Care himself does not want this agreement to function in the way it was written, and he has decided definitely to undermine it by working with the group whom he also names to work against the SPLM-IO, and he now authorized the removal of ministers who were the main part of the agreement, because the agreement is between himself and the Korean Machar. These are the main signatories of the agreement. He has decided to dismantle by moving ministers which belong to the Machar and bring new people, then this is his own making, and is by itself an abolition of the agreement. And he is going to, he's removing us from the parliament because he's preparing an amendment law to come and amend the agreement in order to facilitate them to bypass other laws connected with the agreement so that people go to these sham elections which is providing for. There is not supposed to be such a thing because naturally the agreement has fell out. All the processes leading to the election. And he refused to follow those. He wants to do it his own way. And that definitely has clear cut that the agreement is working against the agreement, and the agreement will definitely fall through in the process. So that's it. That's basically what he's doing. The other guys of Bala people, they are gold miners, they want jobs. That's all the things they are looking for. It's not that they want the Ramacha to be released, it's just that they want the jobs for which they are occupied by the people of Lower to Ramacha. They can go ahead with their jobs, no problem. But again, it won't help the nation. So that's what I can say here.
Yes, and also in this content, in this regards, what is your party, the wings of the Dr. Riek Machar, going to do about these changes that it keep changing, repeated every day from time to time?
Yeah, because we are peace makers and want peace to prevail in this country, we always try to rely on the dialogue. If there are issues connected with the agreement, they can only be turned out through the dialogue that can take place between the two parties, the two main parties in particular, plus the other peace partners. That is what is supposed to happen. But there's nothing else we can do because we can't say we go back to war because we have been removed from here and there. No, we still continue. We would like the agreement to be followed. And when dialogue to continue to be the main way of solving our problems. But if anyone, just one of us decides to abrogate the agreement, do what he likes, these guys are the ones who needed to be asked, what do they intend to do? Why are they against the agreement? Why are they against the implementation of the agreement? What do they want to achieve? for example. It is only that sometimes you guys from media, well, you don't get the ministers actually who are responsible for this. The president himself is too far away from you because he is the one who is behind all these things. He doesn't want the agreement itself. He uses that as one thing to apart later on he will say it's not me, it's the other one. The same who is behind all these things, you see. The agreement not doing it, but not because of one, but it's just himself doing all these kind of things.
Yes, and that's the interview right there. And this time around, we would like also to hear from you what should be done in order to uphold the spirit of that the revitalize a peace agreement on the resolution of conflict in the Republic of South Sudan, also known as R-Access. This concern came when some senior members from that side, the SPLMIO, were dismissed some few days ago from the parliament. First caller, Radio.
Hello, Marhab.
Naam.
Madrama.
Yes, sir.
I'm Franco Sebit.
Marhaba, kuna Franco Sebit.
أنا بقول كده طبعا الموضوع بتاع الفيزا agreement ده it is a collapse. يعني ما ممكن زي واحد يبدأ يعمل شيء يعني زي ذات ما بيجيب سلام للجنسين يعني هو بيقدر بار كله حتى لو مش امشي مناطق بتاعت العمليات ده ولا زي ما يعمل هجوم لقوات الحكومه ما تقدر لانه وزاره حيكلوا ذاته كويس فده اللي ما عنده اي صوت. ده المفروض الحكومه اذا كان عايز كلام يكون كلام ده ما عدو الا الناس ما عدو بتاع الحكومه البرلمان ده في البرلمان ده هل هم عدو بتاع الحكومه؟ هل ايوه ده عدو بتاع الحكومه؟ طبعا لا. لكن المفروض الحكومه ما يسمع كلام بتاع الفار كله لانه ما منتخب.
نعم فرانكو سيبي.
ايوه نعم.
وسط رأي بتاع اتفاقية بتاع 2018 خلاص أجل ميت ده شنو ياتو إشارة ده ياتو إشارة البيميدو قال انتخاب اتفاقية ده ميت
إشارة إنه الحكومة إذا عندها ناس ما عندهم ما قاعدين في political bureau بتاع IO ناس ما عندهم أي وجود هناك ناس يعني هما لما عملوا في 2016 جاب تعبان وده نعمل هذا وده نزل في الإنجليز هو جاب فرقه نفس البرنامج نفس السيناريو عشان كده الحكومة ما دار سلام إذا كان دار سلام ما ممكن يسوي بزول زي ده كان بيخلي عذاب بتاع الحرب الشعبية IO في البرلمان يستمر زي ما كان حتى ما الناس يخش في الانتخابات. شكرا جزيلا.
شكرا. نعم حاليا زول القاد بعرف سوق وده هو جوزيف مانوال وده تابي لأول نائب رئيس دكتوريا كمachar بقول نعم باقي members بتومن في برلمان وكمان في ministries تانين برو كمان قاد بتالومون برا فيعملوا شنو عشان كيف اتفاقية ده يحفظوا. هاي راديو. Hi radio. Yes.
Salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Marhab.
Madrama kalam bitak sami. Kita anina kan junubin al-qadin fi hukuma wala fi ayo wala kamsa azab kullu. Al-shur bitana في 2026 هنا فوق ده كانوا من لكن الحقيقة هم يرجع السلطة ليد المواطن ويخلي مشاكل تحصل بتمن ويهدي وريا عشان المواطن يقدر إنه يخير الدولة الإنسانية اللي بقدر إنه يدير الدولة السودان. لكن كان قلنا إنه أنا كشخصي رايتي كان أنا ما بقول إنه الاتفاقية السلامات لأنه بموت كيف دي ولاية بتاعنا قاعد فوق ده حكم بتاعي ده جاي من تجاه بتلاقيه لكن أنا بتيجي شوف إنه ده حكومة لأنه وردي في 5 أحزاب ومن كان وقع اتفاقية السلام وشغالين لكن قصير تغير أنا بقول إنه التغيير ده كان في قوات المجموع ده يقول ويشوف منه يا بكون قادر إنه يقود المواطن تجنوب السودان لما مثلا له مدار خدمة بتاعه ده شهور بتاعنا كده لكن بمعنى إنه نازل عذاب ده اللي يمكن يكون عنده واحدة بينه ويخلي فرصة للمواطن عشان المواطن يقدر إنه يشوف منه يا بكون قادر للدولة لأنه ما في من 2018 لهذا اليوم تشوفوا الكلام ده يا بخير لكن شخصية بتالعمل بتالمواطن في جنوب السودان أو النسبة بتالايكونومي ما بتتغير هو زاد بكون فوق والناس يقبل إنه كيف إنه لنا خالد واحد معنا خالد جنوبي ونقدر إنه نجيب السلام بيننا ونقدر نجيب دول في قدامنا لأنه كان كلنا إنه يشجع الفوضى بين السلام وحاجات ده كله أنا ما بقدر كان قاعد الجوا ولا برا ده كله كان ما واحد بعده عشان يدي فرصة للمواطن ده يرجع له صوته في يده لسه وينه حركة ده ما بينتهي والوضع ده كله ما بخير نفسه وأنا محتاج إنه منو أي غير الجنوبيين عشان يدي خدمة بتاعه ده هو السبب بتاعنا عشان كده قاعد نقول إنه الصلاة كان جوا ولا برا عليك ده فرصة لا ده تيجي ودينا فرصة عشان نشوف إنه منو يجي يقود الجنوبيين كده
شكرا هاي راديو هاي راديو Yes, sir.
Evening again.
Yes, at Folk, what should be done to uphold the spirit of the revitalized peace agreement?
Salam, guys. ومشاكل بنظام داخل ده يعني ما في حاجة بقول يعني سلام ما في يعني سلام فوق كولابشن ما في لأن الناس في جزء الناس بتاع زول الزايد الجوا وجزء في زول الزايد الأكتي ولكن في الأكتي اثنين أكتي
نعم سيبو كلام acting ولا شنو ده اللي بدا بيعمل شنو طبعا ناسا بزنا سال في تديدارة بتاع أول نائب رئيس بقول في members بتومون في برلمان وكمان في ministries قاعد بتاعلو وناس ماشيين في انتخابات يعملوا شنو بدا
عشان كده يا وانا قاعد نتكلم فوقه ليه؟ لأنه على حاجة ده أزور الموضوع القاعد هو الشيء بتاع أسفل مايو يا هو عندهم حاجات ده عشان يكون كل نزل وياله جاب نزل لأن ما مسؤولية بتاع السلام لأن سلام قاعد agreement قاعد لكن عشان شنو في الفرصة لو أنا حددت الفرصة والفرصة بتاعي عشان أنت تضيعه لازم أجيب أزول تاني عشان أزول يعني فرصة بتاعه عشان يكون نشوفه أزول ده اللي يشتغل مع خاطئ ولا لا عشان كده هو أجاب ده لأن سلام في وكمان يا للانتخابات لأنه أصلا أيوة القاعدة داير عشان يكون انتخابات دي لأنه عشان عملوا تغيير عشان الناس دي يشتغل معهم عشان الحزب بتاعهم عشان يفوقوا ريكروتمنت وفوقوا استراتيجي بتاع البارتي عشان جابوا الناس دي عينوا قبل يومين دي لأنه ما في على حاجة يكون ناقص هنا على حاجة ناقص يعني بسيط لأن زي البجت والتعليم لكن على حاجة زي القانون لا الناس يكون قانون ما في ليه يكون قانون ما في والناس قاعدين يشتغل
شكرا
لأن قانون في
شكرا نعم ناسما من دبارو هاي راديو
Madrama,
Yes, sir.
my brother.
Good evening, Joseph. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm okay, my brother.
Welcome.
And good evening to the audio by radio. My take on this is the right complaint. And this is not right to them as the party's country now being governing by the big people, the vice president and the president. Vice president are head of the clusters, and they are from a different organ of parties. There are 5 members of revitalized peace agreement. And there is what they are allowed here. Is out of the national constitution and is out of their agreement. What is so-called revocation of the members of the parliament. This one is not supposed to happen. Because when you go for elected members of the parliament being elected, you take 5 years as a period of elected members. When you go to the agreement, you agree for 3 years to allow members of that parties to be there for 5 years or for 3 years. It is the 3 years being agreed. But right now, when they come in, they just appoint and remove without misconduct. What I see there for Parliament is misconduct.
So what should be done?
Appointment of the members, the cabinet also is supposed to be accommodated from the chairman. But some chairmen, they take parties at their own. So they remove each one and then they make recommendations for that one. So what's supposed to happen is supposed to allow the agreement to appoint the agreement of the revitalizing agreement one. And they're being there until the end of the agreement. Because the agreement happened now because of the removal, because of appointment. Those things they are supposed to not happen. This agreement is supposed to be implemented if people go to the election.
No.
Bring the constitutional election. People, constitutional parliament, we need it because it is a parliament that can allow itself to be. Because this agreement is now blocking people. That's why you know the government of today is a government that is not doing something to the people.
All right, that whether the government is delivering services to the people or not, it's something else that we cannot talk about right now. But thank you so much, Joseph, for sharing your thought with us. Our focus should be, the agreement, it's between the parties. And that's why they say you take state 1, 2, 3, and then party A also takes state 1, 2, 3, and 4. Meaning, it's a cake that literally the parties chop within themselves. Now, in a situation where, for instance, Western Equatoria, they have agreed the governor should come from that the SPLMIU, but in a twist of event where you'll find that it's taken up by someone from another party, that's where it raised the concern. So the big question is what should be done to also uphold the spirit of the revitalized peace agreement. I read you. Yes, sir. Madrama.
I'm going to decide. Lakini nasema station there mwa mbasa regari to Madrama. Karena keadaan ini akan itu saja penting dan membaca radio itu dan ini follow. Madrama ana ajaran lain yang waktu they are not dancing. They are not the way they dance. They are dancing differently. They don't follow the rules of the peace agreement. And then the peace agreement, they are with the center barang. The center barang with the design. They start the barang.
كيف بيعملوش عشان كيف الناس بيندوا استاد واحد رقم واحد وبروا كمان لاعبين المنظم.
Ayama kumeshela sana kanu mwa wa kumana sana kanu mwa wodi kama ndani ya kufunga sana kana bonus anishini mepari sana this environment yani hata namna asanti agreement de namna bikeni ngalo mutu wala bora mutu unaji wale road map de anna kede roa wara kana pata wara za aje au aje rebo al Ini amul bolsi in the peace agreement RRC 2018 and pada bunde one by one chapters that have been implemented chapters that one by one and the security arrangement and the power sharing amulo wala kalam ta unification ta policy and then pata step ade one by one kadi haja de agito ta de wara gado sulu inta sala ka usar de gamatu sana de gamatu la no beas na duna election nas kere para danno ajana ambaye kan namna kala
all right
so le parti sana deni
after chapter
ita kama saka ta kulet na jinde anna kan peace agreement de kan bura boy abdul lemel citizen
shukran
batan basir banna yani takam
نعم شكرا اليا كده نمشي توالف انا وين بتاكبار يلا بداك لو هني نرجع انا بقدم برضو بمشاركه اتاني مره في برنامج شكرا ليو باش كوشا غاوا بروديوسر وكمان